Okay, so we're here with Nervo, apparently the real deal. Yeah. Really? Singer, songwriter, DJs, producers. What else do you do? Is that it for now?
I think that's about it, yeah.
Okay, well, now we want to go back to the beginning of where it all started. I mean, when did the musical thing start with you? Did you study? When did you want to get into music?
Always wanted to do music from a very, very young age, as long as I can remember, really.
We always did music, like we played instruments from 5 years old.
Yeah.
But then,
and we always liked to sing, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
When we were kids. And
what was that when you were like walking home from school? You used to make up
stories.
I have.
Yeah, we used to make up songs actually when we were really, really young, like probably around 12, 13. And then we liked to sing, so we did. And then we worked with a few producers. They used to pay us to be their
demo
vocal singers. This is back. We must have been about 14 years old, 15.
Oh, really? Wow.
And then we started writing ourselves and got a publishing deal in the UK, moved over to the UK 8 years ago. And the rest is history, really. Just kind of gravitated towards people that we liked working with and the music that we enjoyed. Happened to be electronic, and we were good at writing pop music.
Yeah.
So
I think we learnt the kind of the art and the rules of pop songwriting. You know, a verse, a pre, a chorus, second verse, pre, chorus, tag, middle eight. So once we learnt all that, we started, I guess, venturing more into like less conventional structures, and then I think that brought us to more the
electronic music scene. So how did you get into that?
Well, we were getting, to tell the truth, we were getting bored of the pop producers we were working with. The sound sounded very generic.
Can you name any names? Maybe not.
I mean, we lived in London, but we've been in London 8 years now, but we would always come to Ibiza to like club for endless nights. And we wanted to work with more people that were a bit more underground, and we did. And then, you know, we started working with Pacha, who we were working with only DJs with Pacha. Like it started like her electronic vibe, and then you know, David happened organically as well. We were writing with Kelly Rowland, and then he liked what we did, and then he brought us on board for his album, and yeah, the rest is history. But I think we just love electronic music.
And I mean, now you've got Nervo Records as well. Yeah. So what's the concept behind that? I believe that you want to take young, fresh artists and give them a chance, because you know.
We've done it the hard way.
You've done it the hard way, so.
Yeah, I think when you work with so many, like we collaborated, so we work with lots of people. And through working with so many people, I think we have a grasp on who's good at what, you know. You'll know that the urban producers are very different to the dance producers, very different to the pop producers, to the rock producers. So when it comes to songwriting and putting artists together, I think we're kind of okay at that.
Yeah. So we were given this opportunity. A girl who had worked with us on the Pacha project had got a deal at EMI and offered us an imprint. And then halfway through the negotiating, she wanted us to sign ourselves. So then we found ourselves with an imprint, Nervo Records, so where we could sign and develop other artists. And then also we found ourselves with our own record deal within our imprint. So right now Nervo Records has only signed Nervo.
Yeah.
And we're always looking for other artists to sign and develop. But
I guess we've been working out our sound as artists for the last 8 months.
So what is that sound?
You'll hear it hopefully pretty soon. But it's not like anything we've done before.
Underground commercial? We had this chat before.
Yeah, it's that whole...
I feel like it bridges it.
Yeah? Okay.
It's not underground because it's structured more in a pop way. But it's definitely edgy, you know.
Yeah. It's not...
A little bit left.
It's not Pacha, it's not Kylie, it's not Kelly Rowland, it's not anything we've done before.
It's just totally Nervo.
Yeah, it's Nervo, and the thing is we're singing, so our voices you'll hear, we use them, you know, how we use them, and so we've kind of found a sound.
Okay, going back to your singing, I mean, did you actually go to singing classes, or yeah, you did?
Yeah.
And what instruments were you playing as a child?
We played like piano from 5 years old.
Yeah.
And like violin, really young.
Violin doesn't count though. I wouldn't know how to pick one up right now.
Yeah.
But I think what violin we did.
Who doesn't do recorder in
everyone
Australia?
in Australia, absolutely.
I used to be able to play like from Phantom of the Opera.
Where is your car? I played in the Opera House actually with my recorder.
That is an achievement.
Yeah, but do you know what? When when I was about 15, I got obsessed with like Seattle grunge, and then decided I wanted to learn how to play the guitar. And I think actually the years of violin helped us with guitar. But I'm not good at either. You know, I'm really bad at all of them, but can enough to write chords. Yeah.
Now, going back to that. Apparently, in your family, like music was more seen as a hobby. Your father was a endodontist.
Yeah.
Like, what's an endodontist? Sorry, excuse me, but
I still don't really know. But it's like some kind of root canal specialist.
oh, okay.
So all the painful stuff. If you're in an accident and your tooth dies, then he pumps it back to life.
Okay, all right. So loads of happy gas as well.
Loads of happy gas.
Okay, so the music was seen as a hobby in your family.
Yep.
But you sort of pushed through because obviously you've got this passion.
Yep.
Now, I know you went to London and you had a bit of a struggle. So this is what I want to focus on now, is like that struggle that you went through and how you pushed through that to get where you are today, because I think that's important for people, you know, that want to live their dream, that they, you know, you've got to show them you've got to push through and you've got to work hard at it. It doesn't come easy, does it?
No, it doesn't. Like, it's just determination and just persistence, and just try and keep your mojo. Don't ever lose your belief in yourself, because it's so easy in this business because everybody's got an opinion, and you know, who really knows what's right? You know, fashions go in and they go out, but I just think if you
stay true to your art and what you want to do, then hopefully the wind will change.
Yeah, the wind will change in your direction, and then hopefully your fashion
well, it has for you guys, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. We were like, right now it just so happens that electronic music is becoming a bit more pop, a bit more commercial, I guess, and so stars have aligned for us, definitely.
And who would you say are your like musical inspirations at the moment? Like, who are your like favorite producers, and you know, who really inspires you?
Oh, there's so many. I'm loving quite a few bands at the moment. I like a few of the indie bands. I love the Bag Raiders.
Yeah.
Aussie guys. There's another Australian band which I feel are amazing. Their name's Strange Talk. I don't think they've signed a record deal or anything, but they're just incredible. I love Alex Kenji in house music. I love his stuff. Love Mr. Michael Woods wherever he is. He's somewhere here today.
Yeah.
Met him today for the first time.
Yeah. Yeah. What's he like?
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Tall. Much taller than in the photos.
Looks better in real life.
Much better.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's not listening.
Okay, now let's get down to your DJing.
Yeah.
Now, I remember speaking to Caroline Prothero on the Pacha terrace, and she was telling me, these two girls, they're Australian, they're producers, they're singers, they're blah blah blah, and they want to get a DJ career. And she's like, they've just got such conviction behind what they want to do. She's got like, I'm going to take them on. So how did all that come about, and where are you DJing now?
Yeah.
And what's going on with that?
Well, we've been working with David on his last album, One Love. And so we got to know Caroline quite well because she was there the whole time.
We've been working with a lot of DJs at that time. Like Michael Gray had a big hit with Weekend.
Yeah.
Tom Neville, he's constantly having remix hits, you know. Yeah. And we were just, you know, we loved what they were doing, and we were in the studio with David, and we were doing a bit of a music swap.
Okay.
And he's like, girls, you really like house music. He's like, why don't you DJ? And we'd never done it before, you know. It's kind of like
we kind of always left it up to the boys.
Yeah,
and we're just busy getting on with music, and then just realized it was really our friends in the business, our DJs. The Tom Neville did our first mixtape for us. Yeah, I know, bless him.
And David had taught us a few little lessons.
Yeah,
gave us a few lessons.
And they just all really helped us and really embraced us and said, look, we'll support you. And to this day, we've felt an amazing amount of support from all our DJ buddies that are just incredible. We look up to it. We love it. You know, we've got the bug. I get it. You know, I get it. And it's like, God, like, how are we ever going to find the time to do anything else these days? You know what I mean? We just love it. You know, we're the happiest we've ever been on tour now, aren't we, Mim?
Yeah. And your tours, you've just been touring with Chucky.
Yep.
And Nicole Fold, and you're about to do the Femme Fatale tour with Britney Spears.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and then we do the Identity tour across America, and that's more of an electronic thing, because the Britney Spears thing, it's a bit more of a pop tour. You know, we're DJing, but it's going to be fun to get on the on an electronic tour circuit
Afterwards,
after that. So I mean, we've had amazing experiences. We've seen the world. We continue to see the world. You know,
we're learning. You learn a lot from playing different crowds.
Yeah, they're all different.
Totally different.
Yeah. You've got to learn to adapt and get into the psyche of the people of that country, right?
Yeah, and you have to, you know, have a few bad gigs to be able to know how to maneuver them next time they turn bad, you know, or when you're learning different crowds. Like I feel like in Australia, they love it really hard, and you know, we love playing at the festivals in Oz.
Yeah, because you get really dirty. Like they're not scared of their dirty beats, you know.
Yeah.
Because America's still good. Like Miami's great, but
it is more commercial.
Yeah, it's a little bit more commercial, you know. And we're just having the best time ever. I mean, we're working right now.
I know.
Yeah.
Pretty
exactly,
amazing,
right?
It's pretty amazing.
So where's the best like gig that you've had?
Oh, 101, Necker Island.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was incredible. We played at a
but for the perks, that was the best, not for the actual gig itself.
It was. We played with Paul Oakenfold, and it was a Halloween dress-up party with the Victoria's Secret models on Richard Branson's island.
Wow, that sounds pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Caroline came with us. We just had the best time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Sunbaked
It's
on
like
our day long.
living a party, isn't it?
Yeah,
really,
oh my God,
DJing.
yeah.
It's not. Oh, the sun's gone out for us. Great.
But I think a really good gig, I think Summer Days in Australia, Melbourne crowd, like a home crowd,
Yeah,
we're from
right.
Melbourne. And they gave us like the side stage, but at a good time. And literally at the end, there was just so many people there, and it was a real buzz. And made me feel really like, not homesick, but really proud to be from Melbourne. And you know, it sounds a bit cheesy. But
Well, no, the Melbourne scene is like thriving. The people really know how to party, and they love their music down there.
Yeah.
So there was always that Sydney-Melbourne thing, you know, like Sydney was cool, but Melbourne was way cooler.
Yeah.
Right?
Where are you from?
I'm from Sydney.
Yeah, I do love Sydney.
Yeah,
I really love
but I
Sydney
think musically, like Melbourne always sort of, you know, they got the sort of more underground beats, and they got the club scene down a little bit better. I shouldn't be saying that, should I? I'm going to get in trouble if there's any Sydney people to see.
Sydney's catching up though.
Yeah.
Good stuff going on.
Yeah, God, the Littlemore brothers, you know, from Penal.
Oh, yeah.
And
You've got Bass Clef up in Sydney. You've also got
he's
Hook
great.
and Slings.
Yeah. Hook and Slings, great.
And at D-Cup, Sydney.
but from Melbourne you have TV Rock and Dirty South.
Yeah.
Who else do we have in Melbourne?
Yeah, we got some pretty good talent coming out.
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So proud. Now you
Serenade
guys.
from Sydney.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, okay, now what about future plans? What's going on?
Well, the last 6 months, 8 months, we've really been concentrating on our record, our album, our kind of vocal sound, and just getting some consistency in it. And
We've collaborated with a lot of the guys that we love and know in the electronic world. Like, I think we've got our first single, and it's a track we've done with Afrojack and Steve Aoki. So there's certainly the worlds that we live and breathe in.
Yeah.
But we're really excited about it. It's going to be a different kind of thing for us, and
I think it will be the live aspect will be different. I think we're going to have to perform in a certain way. So we'll definitely be mixing up the DJing and the band aspect of it all.
That's nice though. It's nice. I think it's important to do something different these days as well. People appreciate it. So, you know, if you're out there with you know, singing and doing your live stuff, I think that's great. And when do you think that album's going to come out?
Well, we've got 2 months on the Britney and Nicki tour, and then 1 month on the Identity tour, and then at the end of those 3 months, they plan to release the first single. And we don't know the album.
the whole album, I don't know. We're like baby stepping it at a time. It's like, the thought of an album kind of scares me right now. But we've got a few like club releases that we're working on the side as well. We've got one with Norman DeRay, another one with Afrojack. Yeah, and a few
Defected.
Yeah, one with John Delmack.
Wow,
So
look
a
at
few
you
fun
guys
things.
go. Wow, this is
And
incredible.
the difference between that stuff and the stuff that we've done with EMI is we've got different vocalists coming in for all the clubby stuff. Yeah. Because we don't really have, as much as we'd love to, we don't have club vocals.
No.
You know, we love the classic house, soulful, you know,
Deborah
ridiculous.
Cox kind of vocal.
Yeah,
That to me is like, amazing. But that's just not the way we were made up, is it?
No. Yeah. So that's when we
Don't
get
have the
on
throw either.
All right. What do you think about the future of dance music, and what do you think about now? And you know, like,
I think now's a really interesting and great time because, I mean, let's face it, David has brought what used to be dance music to the masses. So I think now, you know how it is with dance music, then the next stream and the next wave of sound will come in. I love Ibiza, I'm in summer, and I love the boppy, sexy, housey stuff of Alex Kenji. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like the deep house.
No, but it's nice that the rest of the world is embracing sounds that are a little bit harder than the usual kind of pop stuff that we've been used to hearing.
There was that record that like was on Beatport a couple of weeks ago in the top 10.
Yeah, what was it? The YX something, or it's like a really chilled Defected record.
Crept up
it
was a classic old school Defected record, and I kind of feel like
really cool.
There's the Dead Mouse Wolfgang sound, and then there's the David Guetta sound, and I feel like there's a few other sounds breaking through that are now defining, I hope, to be the new wave of dance music.
Yeah. I feel it's a good time for house music.
Yeah.
I'm very excited because I'm a house girl. So
good.
yeah. Okay, well listen. Before we finish up, we're just going to do that silly thing where I ask you one or the other.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, go for it.
And I want to know why. Underground or commercial?
Oh.
Depends who you're talking to. Can we say that?
Yep, you can.
Sit on the fence.
You can say whatever you want. Black, white, or grey?
White. Clean.
Grey.
Yeah, I'm a grey girl. Yeah. Dry or wet?
Wet.
Blonde or red?
That's tough.
Red.
I'm going for red. I'm sick
it's
of
more
blonde.
fire in,
Yeah.
Okay. Bed or floor?
Floor.
Bread or filling? What's on the outside or on the inside?
Bread or filling?
bread.
Oh, it's a tough one. Filling.
Filling, okay. Party or after party?
After party.
After party.
Melbourne or Sydney?
Gotta say Melbourne.
I'm on the fence. Because I think because I don't know where I'm going to end up, but I often think if I was to end up in Australia, I just like the weather in Sydney.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have like, what is it? I'm loyal to Melbourne, so I'm flying the Melbourne flag.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you've heard this word, but it's not one for me. But as a word, would you say DJ or DJing?
Ooh.
Oh, I've heard another one.
D-Jet.
D-Jet.
Ooh.
Apparently in France.
I just like DJ.
DJ.
I'm sorry.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's like, why, like, now you can't say actress, can you?
No.
In Hollywood, it's got to be actor. It's
It's
always got to be actor. Or waiter, you can't say waitress. So, like, let's keep it DJ.
DJ, keep it clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we actually got booked for a gig once, and they thought we were a guy. So it was really cool. We turned up, and it was Lollapalooza last year in Chicago. And so we rock up and we're like, yeah, we're here, we're on in like an hour, it's Nervo. And they were like, oh,
You're not Nervo.
really?
Yeah. They thought it was just one guy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So we thought that was really cool, actually.
Yeah.
So let's keep it DJ.
DJ. Okay, creative freedom or creating money?
Ooh, creative freedom.
Okay,
Art
perfect.
before chart.
All right, well, that's all I've got for you girls today.
Lovely.
Thanks for joining me. Thanks for letting me get in your bed.
I know, I'm ready for a little bit of a snooze now.